All right, we are back. Looks like sound is good, video is good. All right, so I left off the last episode with talking about how the battery pill energy supply system kind of sort of works. And yeah, so I went into a lot of detail. We will actually be building it, probably not on this episode, but eventually. So, I guess we're just gonna keep on going with what we've got. Let me see. I think I'm gonna do a curved corner here. I suppose we can put it right there. And nope, like that. Okay. All right, and then we are going to put our door going in here, over here somewhere as well. I don't know if this section here necessarily needs windows. I mean, I'm gonna say no for now, but let me see. How do I want to do this? We are gonna put a door in here, a couple of them actually. And we're going to use these offset doors again. All right, so we're going to put this one on this inside block. And then we're going to put this one on that block so that way it runs relatively straight with the wall here. Let's see, what else do we want to do here? Okay, so we're going to put this guy in here. I don't know if I can get this. Yes, I can. Okay. Throw that one on there. Oh, actually, nope, I can't do that. That has to be sealed. Okay. So, just regular old brick wall. Or block wall. I don't know. What do you want to call it? All right. And then for here, I think I want to put some windows. So let's go ahead and get some of those. We're going to do the 2x1s, which are somewhere. Nope. Yeah, here we go. Flat. Okay. So we are going to want the dark side on the outside. So we're going to go with the inverted one. And then flip that around. And I need a girder. Okay. Let's get a girder. Do I have any? That is the question. I do. Okay, good. So we'll take 10 of these. We'll throw that. Can we not throw that in there? Oh, wow. That is all the way full. Okay. So, yeah, our mining is working extremely well. It looks like we are nearly up at the top, so we're going to pause this for now. And honestly, that's still going to be pulling out more. So right now we're wasting stone. Not a fan, but honestly, I don't think it really matters that much. So we'll leave that for now. Let our stone reserves get processed a little bit more. It should be going relatively quickly. Or not. I mean, it depends on what this guy is doing. And that has all the stone there as well. Even the survival kit has stone. Wow. Yeah, we are all the way full with stone. I don't think we can put any more stone in anywhere. But it's actually a good thing. We're going to end up with, and I suppose I could throw the gravel out. But yeah, we're going to end up with a decent amount of stuff, materials to build with. Looks like the drill is slowly coming out. Now, I think it could technically back into these drills. Yeah. Okay, so we're actually not all the way full because these drills were empty. But the drill that is actually doing the drilling right now is just about empty. So we're actually okay. So I'm actually going to start the mine back up again and just get to that last little bit before it gets all the way up to the top. Because I mean, each of these can hold like 24,000, right? So that's over 100,000 stone that we can put just in there. So I'm actually, we're actually okay. So negative 0.01, and we'll just have that go the rest of the way. And we're not actually wasting stone, so that's a good thing. Another good thing about having, you know, all of the drills there is just for that, you know, reason. A lot of people, they put spaces in between the drills, that way they can save on cost. But, you know, you kind of lose out on, what is that guy? Ladybug? Okay. But yeah, you kind of lose out on storage space. Whereas if you had, I mean, it does take more materials to actually build all the drills, but it gives you a bit more space. So that way, just in case you do overshoot, like I did. And how are we doing here? Okay, so we are recharging. Okay, good. So we are making more power than we're actually using, so that's good. But yeah, so having all the drills there, even though it does cost more, it gives you more space to store stuff. So that way you can overshoot a little bit more as far as how much stone you're actually processing. Okay, so what else do we have to do here? We have 18 superconductors, I think. Yeah, and I think we're out of gold, which is why it's doing that. Yeah, so we're out of gold. We need 1.33, we have 0.15. So as soon as the stone is done processing, eventually, hopefully, it'll get over to the gold again. But for now, we need more plate. So let's make a few thousand more plate. 1, 2, 3. Get that going. And eventually we'll get this whole thing going. Okay. Okay, so this cargo container does need to be connected to there. So the water recycling system, we could technically leave that here and then just move these up onto the second floor. And that guy is staying away, so we're good there. I do want this to be a bit more kind of built into the wall, I guess. And then do we have, we do, okay. And then we'll throw that on there. Kind of gives it like a weird thing. We need construction components, a lot of them. So we'll queue up a couple thousand of those. And at this point, I'm not even worried about iron because we're going to have enough. I do want to see if I can get this thing to process some gold. So that way we can get those last two. That's probably going to switch back. But if we can get just enough. So there's enough for one of those. And we need 1.33. So that should get us enough to finish off those last. Yeah, okay. So now we can finish off the last of the superconductors and we can build ourselves another another yield module on here. So let's go ahead and throw that on there as well. Okay, so we want to go this way, flip it around. Okay. And so that will get built. And then we'll be able to pull even more materials out of our stone, which is great. We'll also be able to pull more material out of our gold ore, which is also great. Does this need anything? It's slowly filling up. How are we doing for steel plate? Okay. Okay, so it is switching back and forth, so that's good. And that should get us built all the way there. Perfect. All right. And then by this time, the drill should be all the way up. I believe it is. Yeah, that is at 0. Okay. So this is good. Now it's just drilling out. You can see that it's just barely moving that, so it's not actually pulling that much stone. So we should be good there. And we're going to wait for all the stone that we've got in there currently to process before we have that, before we extend that horizontal piston out and then have it go back down. So slow and steady wins the race. One thing I could potentially do is put in another refinery just under this one. But I think I want to build out all the yield modules first on this one before I start building another one. So, progress is being made. Okay, that's nice and built. We did grab our girders, so let's go ahead and build the windows again. Throw that one there and there. Now we've got our small little thing here, and then we can go over here and we've got something to look out of, which is great. I'm going to put some rails around here. So we'll do that now too. And that's just to keep me from falling into it because, let's be honest, I've done that more than enough times already. Okay, so we're going to flip that, throw that there. We cannot put one there, but we can put one here maybe, or not. What if I get the double? Can I do the double? I cannot do the double. And then this one we could do as a corner. So let's see if we can get this one. Okay, so we got the corner there, and then the double will build off of that one, and because it's got that railing right there, it should be able to connect and build. Okay, so we have a railing. We can easily walk in here, take a look outside, see what's going on. That does limit our space for programmable blocks, but I can just stack another one up on top of here if I need to. I don't know if I'm going to need another one in here. The other script that I would probably run is the solar script. But given that we don't actually get much sun over in this particular area, I don't think we actually need that. So it might be fine just having this programmable block here. We've got our exits. So let's build some glass. Now that should flip over because it's needed. So, and once again, all of this like flipping around and stuff, this is all done by, is it Icy's? Yeah, inventory manager. So that's what is doing all of that. This is one of the best scripts that you can run, apart from the solar script, of course, but yeah, this right here, this is amazing. All right, let's get our power up a little bit. And then we'll start looking at what we've got. Okay, yeah, so this is all built. This is inside. It's very simple. And then we'll go up here. What does this need? Okay, so that's getting built as well. So we've got like windows that we can look out of as we go up each of these things. So that's cool. Right, so we've got the round here. I don't think we have round glass. So maybe I made a mistake with the round sides. Maybe I should have done like diagonal. I mean, I don't think it really matters that much. Or I could keep the rounded here on the edge and then just put windows across here, then rounded for the corner, windows across. This would have to be rounded, which I suppose we can do real quick. Trying to keep everything consistent at least. Okay. And then let's get the rounded blocks. Now, I am not like a design guru like some other YouTubers, so if I can get something that looks good enough, I'm usually happy. I'm not going to be spending a lot of time making things look like super fancy. But I mean, there's like little things that I like, you know, just making things that looks like it blends in better. Like this, just to make sure that that thing doesn't stick out of the wall like it kind of was. So it's just like little things, and you can kind of see how they're like overlapping right now, but that's fine. And then actually let's throw another corner on the bottom here. There we go. That way just kind of builds a little bit, and then we should be fine here. There is like a little lip right here, but it doesn't actually impede me at all. So I'm not really worried about that. So that's what this is looking like so far. I do want to keep this tower kind of blocky looking like it is, and then we'll go up to the top. And then we do have to build out around, and then once again put the dome on there, or some sort of a dome. I don't know how it's going to look yet. We'll see when we actually get to it, but let's go ahead and finish building out this. Okay, so we need these. Okay, and flip that around. Throw another one over here. And then another one over here. And then because the stair is over there on that side, and we're not actually going to get windows until we get up another couple of blocks, so we're just going to fill this in with solid blocks and call it a day, at least for this level. Okay, so half blocks, and then we'll do the same over here. And then we'll head up. And then so what we want right here is we want to be able to stand here, and on the same side that the stairs are going down, we want that to be the level of the windows. So we need to go one more solid here. And then let's see, we need to get the half block or corner block, whatever you want to call it. Throw that there and throw that here. And then can I get down here? Yes. Nope, wrong way. Okay, and then half blocks here. Okay. So there's that, and then we need corner block again, and this is where we put in the windows. So we need left window. And then we need the middle window. And then we need the right window. And we'll throw that in there, like that. Did I put I put the corner on there already. Okay. And then we'll throw another corner in here. And then throw another corner over here. And then we need half blocks. There we go. So there's that built up, and now we're up to the top of the tower, and from here I want to put in doors again. But for right now, let me see, we're going to build this out here. Okay, so here we're going to put in, not this one, not that one, but this one here. Okay, so that kind of hangs over a little bit and allows us to build a regular wall. And we'll build that there. And then if I need to replace that right there with something a bit more solid so we can place something on top of it, unless that's already on the bottom side. Hold on, let's check that real quick. So if this right here is on the top side, and it looks like it is. Okay, so it's actually on the top side of the block below it. So we can actually put stuff on top of here, which is good. And then we are going to have to move this guy. And then we'll build this out. And then I still need to put in... Okay, so how do I want to do this? Let's see. Okay, so that is just an empty space that's not being used with anything. But we can walk under here. So we can put something in here. So we'll put one of the daily needs mods boxes in there. I do want to be able to see the crop grower, so that's not going to go up on, like up high like it is right now. So we're going to take the food resequencer. Okay. And then we're going to throw that one up under here in the corner. And then, let's see, daily needs, food resequencer, okay? So we'll take this and we'll put this in here. It's gonna have to go this way because we need it to connect to that center block right there. So we can either look at veggies or we can look at bananas and fruits. So we're gonna be looking here. And then I'm going to get the rest of this. Okay. Okay, so that should make a seal there. So we've got our food resequencer. We are going to need something that can bridge the gap between these two. So let me see what else we have. We have open hydroponics, food resequencer, emergency rations. That is small grade only, so we're not going to be using that. Enclosed hydroponics? What does this look like? Okay, so this does have... Okay, so looks like we might actually be able to... No, we won't. We won't be able to fit that in there. Not and still see everything. So let's go ahead and throw this in here. Just because that seems like a good place for it. Okay, so that's our hydroponics. What else do we need? Our open cage hydroponics. Now I think this one is much larger. And what does it have for connections? It has connections on either side. Okay. So this we can put over on the edge, or we could put over here. Either way, I'm going to have to walk to this outside, or walk to the outside to get around it. Either way. So let me think here. But if I put it where this one was... Sorry. So we'll put... Okay, so enclosed hydroponics, we're going to throw over here on this side. Okay, so that should be everything that needs, and then we'll take the open hydroponics, and we'll throw that over here so that way we're not using up as much room. So we'll throw that there. And then we do have room over here and connections here and here, I believe. Okay, so we need small steel tubes. Do I have access to anything? I think I can get in from here. Good. Just build 1,000, I guess. So that should kick over and build those because we need them currently. And that should get these built. Well, that's actually kind of cool looking. What is this? So it takes gravel and water. And how does it work? Actually, I have no idea how it works. What do you do? So it makes algae soy products. It's currently working. It says 5 days, 16 hours, 33 minutes, and 57 seconds. I have no idea what that is. So I have absolutely no idea how this one works. It doesn't look like it's doing anything. And then there is no option over here for me to put anything in there. I mean, it's just not there. So the soil tray crop grower and the food protein resequencer is the two things that we can actually do stuff with. But how does this work? Basic tier hydroponic food grower, less materials to build, but not as fast or efficient as the enclosed system. It refines water, plant nutrients, and gravel to produce raw vegetables. So I need plant nutrients, which I don't think I have any of those. So we'll leave that there for now. And then this one refines water, plant nutrients, and gravel to produce raw veggies. Okay, so this does the same thing basically. But we do need plant nutrients, and I have no idea what those look like. Okay, and then let's see, what else do we need to do here? We need our soil trays, I guess. And that is this guy right up here. So we will take him, but first I want to get rid of some space in my inventory if I can. Yeah, it looks like we've already processed over half of what was in there. Put in our roughly 0. I don't know why it does that. That's just dumb. Okay, so we don't need these. We can throw those in there. Okay, energy is low. Good to know. We'll throw in all of those. We'll throw in some of those. It looks like we need more steel plates. We have some that are being built, so that's good. But we also need to recharge. All right. Making progress. I wonder if they'll ever come up with curved windows. I mean, like, making glass in a curve is like really, really hard, but I mean, you could do like strips of glass and just kind of have them stack on top of each other into a curve. That's one way you could do it. But that would make our builds a bit more interesting. I don't know if it would necessarily make them better, but it would be kind of cool. All right, so we'll take this guy and all the stuff that was in it. Okay. Now, as far as the plant grower thing, the crop grower, I think that only has an opening on the bottom. So regardless, these are going to have to be put up somewhat high, or if I were to build a bunch, how would that look though? I don't think that would actually look very good. I was thinking I could put a bunch of the conveyor box, whatever things, and line the bottom and place these up on top. I mean, I could probably do that, but once again, I don't know how it would look. And I do kind of like want to be able to see like inside of there, so maybe I'll put these somewhere else. Let me think. So what if I lined the floor with those? So like, but then that would look kind of crappy because I would have just like the entire ceiling in here would be just conveyors. And I do kind of like having that extra block of space in here. So I don't know if I want to do that, but the only alternative is to put it either down in here, which would be kind of cool. But at the same time, if I disconnect anything on here, the drill will fall. So that is one bad thing that I did. I probably should have put this as an actual block instead of just a tube. But maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe, I don't know. Because I could put all of the crop growers inside here, you know, once I dig out the stone or whatever. I don't know. I don't know which way I want to do this. I do know that I do need those, though. And then this, I think, is just going to be kind of like, we're going to walk down into like a big area. What is up with these things that are just the wrong color? Okay. Was that the right one? Hopefully it was. Yeah, okay. Right. So I'm thinking that this will kind of go down another couple of blocks. At least 2. Maybe 3, because I want to be able to kind of like walk under here to get into here if I need to, which means that the floor would have to be at the same level as the block under this one. If I were to put it in, which I can't do right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and dig this the rest of the way out. I'm not going to worry too much about getting the ice right now. And then we're going to put our floor actually at this level. Can I get under here? Do I want to get under here? I suppose that's a better question. Yeah, we do need to, because we do need this to seal. Okay, so we will go this way. And, you know, honestly, I probably should be mining this instead of just quick getting it out of here. So, I mean, we need ice, right? I mean, we don't need a lot of ice, but any ice is good. And then even if we have just like a stockpile of ice, I mean, I would be okay with that. And then we'll use the right-click drilling where we actually need things to clear out. But that should allow us to at least get some ice. Okay. And then once this is all done and we can actually seal the building, well, I suppose after we get this done, then we'll work on the roof of the second floor. I'm not sure how I want that to work yet. Apparently we have a meteor storm inbound. That's all right. Okay, so let's drill out this ice too, or at least as much of it as we can without breaking anything. Okay, I think at this point that's about all that I can do. Okay, we need... Okay. Alright, and then so long as I have the turret up there that you're hearing shoot, or maybe you're not hearing it shoot, but as long as we have that, I'm not really worried about anything hitting the base. But I do need to make sure... Ah, that looks nasty right there. Can I get rid of this without destroying the block? Yes, I can. Okay, good. Then we'll throw that in there. Okay. Making progress. I think that is stone right there, so I'm not really too worried about that. This ice, though, I do want to get if I can. Okay, so then we'll throw that in there. That'll give me an idea of where I need to drill. What is... Okay, so we do have a block there, so that's good. Okay, and then we need our angled piece. Nope. Nope. Yep, okay. Let's dig this out a little bit. And I'm trying not to dig up any more stone if I can help it, because at this point we don't need any more stone. But ice is always good to have. I mean, eventually we're going to have stuff where we can just build big-ass miners where we can just dig out as much as we want for ice. But for right now, because we are using it, you know, for hydrogen at least, and then also to make water, which we need to drink. Am I out of... I'm not out of water. Okay. So it's just not drinking at the moment. Okay. Okay, so we're still good. Food and water. Let's get the rest of this ice. We'll just throw it in here if I can. Where is the ice stored? It's not stored anywhere. Okay. So now, one thing that I might have to do, because right now any ice that I put in here is being turned automatically into water, but once we start actually processing the ice into hydrogen, I don't know if the O2 generators or the O2H2 generators, if they'll pull water like automatically. I mean, I think they probably should, but let's say that I've got like 400,000 ice, right? Like, is the water maker thing, is that just going to keep on cycling through all that and then I'm going to have like no ice left? I don't know. Little concerning, not super concerning. I don't know. I might have to put in... No, because that'll make everything one way. So I'm thinking I would put in a sorter, but as soon as I put in a sorter, then the flow is one way. So not ideal. Are we out of plates again? I think we are. Okay, so 6.3 thousand iron there. 350,000 stone, 12.5 thousand iron. Okay, so we're still cranking through stuff. We got 13.4 iron there, 32 iron there. So yeah, let's build some more plate. We should have enough. Okay, so that is that. How is our battery doing? How are you doing, battery? Fully depleted in 4 minutes? We got issues. We have big issues. So, let's see. Okay, so this is probably the biggest drain, so we're going to turn that off for now. My guess is it's probably snowing outside and we've got no generation. Okay, so now we're down to 8 minutes. Do these things up here use a lot of power or something? Like, how much power do you use? Oh, geez. Yeah, you do. Okay, so we'll turn you off. And then you probably use a lot of power too. Okay. So we'll turn you off as well, because I don't think you're actually doing anything. Yeah, neither of you are actually doing anything. So we'll turn you off for now. That'll save our battery. It's not like I have any plant nutrients anyways, so I can't really build anything. Okay. Now, how are we doing? Okay, so fully recharged. Okay, so we are still using a lot of power. Okay, so what is using all of the power? How much power are you using? Barely any. Okay. I know that you use a decent amount. Okay. So yeah, you're using a decent amount. I turned you off already. Oh. And that guy, this guy uses up a lot of power. 330. So what would I rather do? I can turn that off, or I could just actually delete it completely. Let's see, fully recharged in 2 days. So input is 977, output is 925. So if we take this out and turn this one on, we're actually going to be depleting, which is not good. Another thing that we could do is build even more up here. Or do something with this guy. Like, what are you doing? You're putting out 422 still. We could put another one right there on that corner, I suppose. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And then this needs... Okay, so it's got everything it needs. All right. Okay, so let's recharge real quick. And then I think eventually this first floor here, I'm gonna design into like a kind of like a resting area. Once we get out all the stuff that we don't need in here. So for example, like right now, I could move this stuff around. Yeah, there are things that I can do here, but we will hold off for now. Okay, so how much does a drill use as far as power goes? I don't think it uses up that much. Yeah, 2 kilowatts, that's like nothing. Okay. So at this point, how are we doing? Fully recharged in 16 hours. Okay, it's a little better. Input is 1.1, but we're still putting out 925. So what do we have running that is using up so much power? That is using up 200, but it shouldn't be doing anything at the moment. So yeah, we'll turn this one off for now as well. That's cool, it kind of turns red. Okay, so we've got this guy running, which is using up 330. We've got the assembler running, which is using up 560, so that's 890. Okay, so between these two things running right now, that's using up the most, the bulk of our power. And then this guy is, it uses 20, so I'm not really worried about that. Okay, let's take a look at the details on here. So I could put in a power module in here to reduce the power usage. I don't know, is it 25% or is it 50% reduction? I don't remember. It might only be like 10 or 15% reduction though too, so. Okay, so long story short, we need better power generation. So we can take these down, build them up, and crank out a little bit more power. That's at 290, this is at 251. And this one over here is going to be even lower because it's even lower to the ground. Yeah, that's 144, so that's barely doing anything. Okay, so let's take this down for now. And then we'll build up. I kind of want to do like something round, but I don't want to build like a wheel because that looks kind of dumb, especially with the build and repair system. It'll just automatically build it all. So what do we have that we can build that looks decent? I mean, we might not have anything, honestly. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, no. Okay, so we're just gonna do just normal blocks, I guess. And then this is gonna have to go, if that's 1, 2, that's gonna have to go up another 5. Too high up. Okay. So let's see. So we'll call that first one there 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need to get up higher. I don't have anything to get me up higher. So that's going to be fun. And then anything that I build here is going to actually get built all the way unless I turn off the build and repair system, which I can definitely do. Okay. So that'll prevent anything from being built, which means that I can build an angle here. Or, wait, hold on. Let's do this differently. Let's use these. Now, you can actually walk up that, believe it or not. So you can walk up this no problem. And so that's an easy way to get up very high very quickly. Okay, now let me see what we've got. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll do, oh, that is not what I wanted at all. Okay. As long as I'm over here, let's build something on the back end. If I can, there we go, okay. And now we can go up another one here. All right. And then we'll build this up all the way to here. And then we'll put the turbine up on top of that. And that should be at maximum height. All right, so then we will take this down, take that down, and then take that down. And then turn the build and repair system back on and watch all that get built. Hopefully I've got all the parts that it needs. I have no idea if I'm even going to be able to see how much that's producing. Okay, so that's missing parts. Okay, so let's deposit some parts. Thinking we probably need some of those, maybe some of those. No, we've got those. Got plenty of those, plenty of those. I don't think I need the metal grids here. Computers, we have a lot of computers. So I'm not worried about that. We have plenty of glass. Components, we have a lot of components. And, okay, so that should be built all the way then? Yeah. Okay, so I think it just needed girders. And since we're low on girders, very low, we're going to build 1,000 of them. Okay. And then, can I see how much that is producing? I cannot, not from here. Okay, so we'll turn this off again. And then I need the stairs again. All right, so we'll do that. Can we see what we're at now? We are at 453. Okay, so that is good. Oh, I suppose I could have just looked in the K menu, huh? Oh well. Okay, and then if we raise those two up as well, and they are actually already off the ground a decent amount, so we shouldn't have to lift them up too much more. Let's see, what do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 off the ground. Okay, so this one has to go up 3, which means we can get the other one to go up 3 as well. Okay, so there's 1, and then I think I still have the build and repair system off, so that's fine. And then we need 2, 3, and then this needs to go back 1. And we'll just do this, just to make it super fun. There we go. And then we'll build a turbine on top of that. I don't need these small conveyors in here, so that is that. Okay. Actually, I could have deposited all of the materials in there. So I guess we'll just do that, and then do that. Okay, so that is nearly all the materials in there. Okay, and that should give us enough materials to build up this one. Hopefully we can, okay, we can almost fit it all. What don't I need that is heavy? Glass, okay. So let's go ahead and throw the glass in here. That should give me enough to pick that up. And then, so we'll do that. And then, so how do I want to do this? So I still need to be out here because it's not going to let me get in there. Okay. I know that I'm talking to myself and I'm not making a lot of sense, so I apologize for that. We are making progress though, so just trust me on that. 3, and then the turbine. There we go. And then deposit all the stuff for the turbine. And then get this down. And then all we have to do is turn the build and repair system back on. Excuse me. I need to open that, please. Build and repair. There we go. Turn that back on. And it should build those up right away, which should give us a decent amount of power. That one should be building up next. Okay. So now these should be spinning near max efficiency. So let's just go ahead and take a look at them. So that'll be 6 and 7. So this one is at 377, which is good. That one current output is 423, which is higher than the maximum possible output, which is interesting. But yeah, okay, so the one that's on the far corner is not doing as good, so that probably could go up another block, but I think it's fine for now. And then the one on top of the tower, no, this is the one, actually, that might be that one right there. Okay, so we got a thrush coming in, so that's fine. And then that one is up like way high, so I'm not even worried about that one, which will be this one here. Yeah, and that one's putting out more than max, so we're good there as well. Let's take a look at the battery. How are we doing? Current input 1.68, good. Current output 924. We're fully recharged in 4 hours. Okay, so we are looking good on power now. And then all of these should be far enough away from each other that they're not really interfering. So I actually like the look of this curve right there. That's pretty nice. Yeah, kind of okay with this. All right. I mean, it's just a very basic building. I'm not going to do like any fancy paint job or anything on it. It's just there. It's just there to give us a little bit of protection, a little bit of power, and to house all of our stuff. All right. Okay. So now we can go out here, look around, and still be inside, which is great. Got a little tiny hatch in here, which is also great. That's built into the wall, which is what I wanted, so I don't have to do any detailing around there. This is kind of off doing its own thing. We got that over there, side entrance, which is good. Our ramp should be all the way built. Okay. So that's cool. Looks like we could use some more pieces under here, though. Okay, so and then go that way. There we go. And then there, and then here. That should complete the ramp. And then once we get down here, we can build outwards, and that'll be sort of like a little loading ramp for the other thing that we're going to build, or the other vehicle that we're going to build. Okay, and now for here, we need to finish this. Now, this is mostly just for structural, structure and strength. I mean, there really is no other reason for this. I mean, it looks nice, but let's say that I go up this thing like a little bit too fast and I start breaking like half of these things. It's not going to disconnect from each other. I mean, granted, it's in the ground anyway, so it's not going to do that anyways, but I don't know. Anyways, we have about 5 minutes left until we hit the hour mark. So let's go ahead and finish drilling this out and building everything down in here. And then I think that is going to be the floor. And then, yeah, so slow and steady wins the race. I mean, should I be getting the ice? I mean, probably, but I'm not really too worried about it. Do I have anything under? I do. Okay, good. So throw that there, and we have an entire wall of ice right here. Okay. Dig that down a little bit. Dig this out a little bit. Okay, and that should be good for this wall. There shouldn't be anything sticking out on the top. Okay, and then we'll dig this out and dig that out. Okay, and then we can finish putting in the floor here. And I am out of steel plates. Okay, so give me some more steel plates, please. Yeah, 50 should be good. Okay. And then let's get this out of the way. Trying to make it so that way I dig out the least amount of rock possible, just to save time. We don't need you, don't need you. Okay, we do need to dig down a little bit here, and probably here. Okay, and then we need to dig that, and then dig this out, and dig that out. Got a little bit here, but that should be fine, I think. Yeah, I think we got it. And then the build and repair system is just going to automatically repair it, so I'm not really worried about damaging that too much. Okay, do we not have anything under here? That is no good. Okay, so we do need that built. We need that built. Then we'll do that. Continue building over here. All right, making progress slowly but surely. We are at 58 minutes, so we are nearly at our hour mark. Okay, that can go there. Okay. Okay, making progress. This is almost looking like a real room now. Imagine that. Okay, so there is that. We're almost over to this corner. Can I get down under there? No. Now I can. Okay. Okay, so there is the corner done. All right, and then, if you don't mind, I would like you to not be there. If that is a thing that you could not do, thank you. Okay, and then I am going to have to figure out a stair situation. And I should be mining this instead of clearing it, but whatever. Okay, so there's that. Throw that down there and over there. Okay, slowly but surely making progress. Okay, let's throw in this over here. And then we'll end this once we actually get this room completely built. It shouldn't take too much longer, so we're going to be going over an hour again, but that is okay. And yeah, progress. Okay, now we're getting to the wall, which is good. The only problem is I'm not going to have any way to get out of here without building some stairs, because I can no longer reach those ones. Okay. And then we'll throw that on the bottom first. And then we need an angle. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, okay, there we go. Let's clear this out, clear that out. Okay. Take that down a little bit. Okay, so this needs to be a full block. Okay, so there's that. All right, and okay. So the end of the room is just right over here. So let's go ahead and get that done. What is that block there for? Does that have a reason to be there? Oh, it's for the stairs, to hold the stairs in. And we have a block here. Uh-oh, I'm not gonna be able to get at that one, am I? Oh, we got another one over there too? Ah, crap. Okay, right. So as soon as I take this out, that bottom stair is gonna fall. Or not? Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So we'll take that out. And then I do need to try and drill out these two pieces here. If I can reach them. Can I land on top of them? Oh, I can. Nice. Okay, so there's that one. And we need to get out... Oh, that got out both of them. Nice. Okay. So the reason why we wanted those out of there is because in the spaces that they inhabit, that would prevent me from actually building anything there. So super important that we get that out of there. Oh, that was not good. Sorry about that, Mr. Plate. My bad. I mean, it's not like it actually matters because you're just going to get fixed anyways, so... Oh, nope, we don't want you there yet. We want to put you... and we messed up again. Okay. So this is why it's important to put the lowest ones in first, so that way you don't forget them. And it gives you something to build onto. Okay, so that should take care of that. And then we put that in there, and that should get that wall all done. Then we'll clear out this, I guess. Hi, can we... This is not a good time for my energy to be low, because I can't actually get out of here at the moment. Okay, we'll just have to go quickly, maybe, if I can. Okay, so put the bottom one in first. 22 power left, okay. Let's see. More things that need to be painted. Okay, so we need that there. We need... Okay, so I'm gonna... How do we want to do this? Hang on, let's do it. let's do it this way. Okay, so we need this. Is that going to look dumb if I put it there? I mean, sort of. But it should be all right. And then let me get some stairs up in here. Okay. And then we'll do that. And then we'll throw in another one of these things on the bottom. And then we'll do stairs again. And then another one of these things on the bottom. Wait, no, we don't need to do that one right there. We can do just stairs and have that on the floor. Okay. So now we can get in and out. We can get our power. Just that way I don't die, because I don't want to die. Food is good, water's good. We are at 1 hour and 6 minutes. But we're almost done with that room. So we're going to get that room done, and then we'll call it there. And yeah, then we'll figure out what we're going to do with the next episode. So let's hurry up and get that done if I can. Okay, and then get you out of there. And get you out of there. Okay, so this needs to be filled in all the way. Okay, and then we have that and that. And then this can go there, there, and there. Okay. It scared me for a second there. Okay, throw the corner in. And we are getting close to the floor, so we need to make sure that we get all of the floor in now. So we'll throw that on there, throw this one there, and we're going to need to go one more in. Throw that there in the corner. And then that should be the floor line. Okay, and then that's that. And we fill that in. We have no missing spots. And then we just need to fill in the floor. And we're good. Whew. Okay, so we have our room built. We have our stairs. I don't know if I like how that looks. I mean, if I'm going to do that, I want it to at least be the same all the way. So we'll throw that in there too. It'll take up a spot, but it's kind of whatever at this point. And we do want to fix that block right there because it's bothering me. And then we'll throw the stairs back on. Okay. So we have enough room for another refinery here. We can get under and access our large cargo container here. We can do something about the area down in here. Not sure what we're going to do, but let's just get some more of this going. And then watch the rest of this get built. And then I suppose I could probably help out a little bit. And then I think I am out of plates as well. But yeah, so here is our room. We are eventually going to have to dig out through this wall to put in our platform for our other vehicle, but that's what it's going to look like. So not the most glamorous thing in the world, but I think we have enough room to do whatever it is that we need. And then we also are clear on all sides for this guy in case we want to put in like a speed module or something like that just to make things build a little bit faster. But yeah, for now, I think it looks pretty good. So I'm going to call a video here. We're at almost an hour and 10 minutes, so I think this makes this the longest video that we've done so far. I will try to keep it around an hour. I don't want to be like super long in the future, so we're going to call it here. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.